Welcome, folks, back to the Pirates winning 8-7. Yes, they were down 1-0. Yes, they were up 7-1. Yes, they gave up 3 in a row. We're still up 7-4. Yes, we scored one in the bottom of the fifth inning, which saved our ass 8-5 because the Cubs would score 3 in the last 2 innings. They would score 2 in the eighth and 1 in the ninth. So how did we not score that one in the fifth inning? They would have tied it in the ninth. So yeah, 7-1, 7-4, 8-4, and then 3 in a row from them, 8-7. So that one in the bottom of the fifth saved us because then we would have went to extra innings where we possibly could have actually ended up blowing this game. But the one in the bottom of the fifth saved us, so we win. I don't know why that happened. So why we do that? But of course, the bullpen. Of course, they just gave the Cubs. They gave the other team a chance, even when we're up by so many. I mean, we were up 8-4, and then they scored 3 in the last 2 innings, and we only won by 1, 8-7. So yeah, so they almost let them. So they gave up 3 when we were up 4. So yeah, so they always give the other team a little bit of hope. We still crush their dreams and win, but we always give them that hope. Oh my God, the Pirates bullpen is letting us come back, and then right as I get within 1 or 2, the bullpen's like, nope, and then the other team's like, ah shit, we almost got away with it. That shouldn't be happening. But it is a Pirates victory, no matter how close the Cubs actually came to coming back, which was very close. We still won. We start our Diamondback series tomorrow, so I'll do a series preview for that. I haven't been doing previews recently. I don't know why. I'll have to get back to it. Because I think we're going to win at least two out of 3. And we're in the wild card race, Penn State. So in the National League wild card race, there's, you got the 3 teams in there. I think the Phillies, Cubs, and Diamondbacks are those teams. Surprisingly, the Diamondbacks won them. And then right below, right just barely out of it, the 4th team listed is the Pirates. So we play the Diamondbacks. So we beat the Diamondbacks at least 2 games, and we go ahead of them, and we get into the 3rd wild card in the National League, which is more crucial in the second half of the season than first. Because if you're in the wild card race in the first half, you still have a whole second half of the season that you could blow. So being in it right in the second half is crucial. Now being in it like with 2 games, 3 games to go is even more crucial because then you're pretty much locking it down. But second half of the season is way more chaotic. So if we can get ahead of the Diamondbacks, hopefully we can stay there by the end of the season. We can clinch at least a wild card spot because we ain't getting nowhere in the division. We led the division early on in the season. We always lead the NL Central by the first couple days, couple weeks, 2 weeks of the season. We lead by like a couple games. We're ahead of everybody else, and then the first month rolls around, and then they're back in fourth place all of a sudden. So yeah, we always start leading the division, and then our good start just slimmers down, and the Brewers, and Cubs come back from their disastrous start, especially the Cubs had a disastrous start, came back. The Brewers actually fumbled their good start, but came back now, and yeah, the Cardinals shocked everybody. I mean, now the Cardinals are out of it because we had playing them, but they've been losing and we've been winning, so that's taking them out of it. And the Reds have no chance, even though the Reds also led the division. But that's another story for another time. Click that subscribe button. See y'all later.